This side is the existing kit that was on the bike. Damage to the GS logo. Damage there, damage here, damage there. And then on this side is the new kit, which I bought the whole kit. And I'm going to fit all of this to the bike, and it's going to look really, really nice. So this one is the one that I got with the rally kit, and this is the one that was on the bike when I got it. Now, the only thing about the one that I got with the rally kit is that it's broken over here. So that's a bit unfortunate. Then I thought, instead of fitting this one, which is broken, maybe I should use this one, which is still in a very good condition, and then just change the color of this one from black to blue. To do that, you can take it to a professional spray painter, but then he's going to charge you a small fortune to do it. So what I rather did, silver tin body and auto paint. So you can give them any color code. So for instance, the rims is this Austin yellow metallic, and then they mix the paint, so you can exactly match the color you want, and then they take this paint and then they mix it into a spray can, and then you don't have to have a compressor and everything, you just use this spray cans. Alright, so let me show you the goal. So this one, it's got a sticker on the inside. Most panels have got a sticker that shows you the code for the panel. So this rally kit comes with a Lupin Blau. When you look at the actual panel, you will see it's got a gloss finish, and I don't really like that so much. So for my bike, I would rather want it to be a more matte blue, and this is the blue which is used on the 2018 1250 GSA. So that's why I got this canisters mixed in this blue, which is called the BMW Racing Blue. The only difference is that this one is a matte finish and this one is a gloss finish. So there's the Lupin blue, and then this is the Racing Blue matte color. And then I also ordered the Automotive 2K clear coat satin finish. It's a see-through finish, but then it's got to add to the paint, which gives it a chemical reaction, and then that chemical reaction gives you that extremely robust finish to the paint. From the moment where they mix it, it must be within a few hours. So there's a time limit, because that chemical reaction is now taking place within the paint. So you have to be quick from the moment that they mix it until you apply it. And now it's ready for paint. Okay, now the primer. Okay, now I've got the BMW Racing Blue. Okay, and that's with one coat on, and it's already starting to look awesome. I haven't gone too thick, I've gone very thin on this first application, and now I'm just going to let it dry, and then I'm going to do a second layer. Aha, very nice. So the end result is quite good. It looks really nice, except there's some minor areas like here from the sanding which I did. So these scratches I would also like to get out. Alright, so now I'm just going to take some wet sanding paper, sand it off just to get rid of that scratches. And now, as you can see, the finish of the parts is really, really nice. So the final grit that I used was the 600 grit sanding paper, which is giving it a very nice finish. I'm gonna let it dry, give it a second coat. After weeks of late nights, Special Edition 2 finally started looking like a real GS again. Now this bike taught me patience, it taught me perseverance. It showed and proved to me that I can do hard things which I never thought I would be able to do. But it also showed me that maybe I should have just bought one that was already fine and just enjoyed the ride, because I still needed to add up all the receipts to see how much this project actually cost me. And what was finally in front of me was never supposed to look this good. A broken GS bike from an auction? Wow. How can a bike that nobody wanted look this good? Bad news. I thought I'm gonna ride this bike by now, but not the case. There's something more that's broken in the bike, and I just found the problem. Let me show you. The front end simply didn't line up. Something was off, and I was frustrated.